Finally, some HD 2K23 gameplay is out. I believe they dropped it early because it was leaked about an hour before 2K dropped it themselves. But we're going to watch this and then we're going to go over one or two things that I seen that stood out in this trailer. So let me know after you watch it, or if you've already seen it, rate it 1 out of 5 stars. What would you give this gameplay trailer right here? Now that part right there, I don't know if you missed it, but that's what we're going to be going over in just a second. One of them for sure. And hey, look, it's just a gameplay trailer. It doesn't show a whole lot. It's not part gameplay or anything, but there is a few things you could take from it and say, hey, maybe this is how the gameplay will turn out to be. So one of the things for sure is that they keep showing post fades. And I wonder, are post fades actually going to be good this year with Devin Booker on the cover, as long as your defender isn't jumping or contesting it at the right time? I'm not sure, but that's something it seems like they're hinting at in this game, because we'll talk about it in a minute. But post fades for some reason have always been the best on like 7'3" players, which makes no sense. Like guards aren't really that good at it. But anyway, as you see, this is the gameplay trailer. There's not much to it, but one thing that really stood out to me, the number one, let's replay it real quick and roll it back, then we got a few more things to talk about as well, is this Giannis right here just bullying Tucker. I mean, just bullying PJ Tucker, threw him out of the way like he wasn't even there, like he was a little boy. That man's got a family, Giannis. But look, one thing I am worried about is that animation right there. Is it going to be like post scorers have had their own animation every year that's super broken, you know, when they got the post scoring takeover and you literally cannot guard them with the drop steps and the post spins, all that? Is there going to be stuff like that for the slashing takeover? And is that animation something you're going to see often in the part gameplay and other gameplays? I don't know, but it definitely stood out to me. And it could be worrying, but at the same time, 2K19 had the most overpowered takeover system ever. Slashers were dunking on everybody. Post scorers could do their thing. Shot creators were fading like MJ. Playmakers were breaking ankles, and that kind of made it very unique that every single takeover was extremely overpowered. So it was a cool thing that made 2K19 kind of stand out compared to the other 2K. So is that what they're hinting at? I don't know. It's not easy to just go and look at this and go, okay, that's going to be in the gameplay. We do not know for sure, but so far we got a few interesting things from this gameplay right here, and we got a few more things to talk about as well. But let me know, rate it out of 5 stars, 1 out of 5. What would you give the gameplay trailer? I think I would give it a 3. If you guys heard it with the song kind of matched it pretty good. I'd give it like a 3. It wasn't bad, and it just wasn't, you know, outstanding to where I'm just gonna watch it over and over. But I have watched it a few times, and the Giannis little, you know, bully right there on PJ Tucker was definitely the thing that stood out to me the most. Let me know what stands out to you the most in that trailer as well. But we've got some other news to talk about too. And as you all know, 2K is not done. This is the very beginning. It's about to start flying out. 2K23 news is about to start going crazy. I believe they dropped this early because, like I said earlier, it was leaked about an hour before. So right under their tweet, 2K said more gameplay details to come next week. So it has officially began. The news cycle, the important one, is about to start, where we get everything and then the game is out. And you already know what channel you're gonna find that on. This one right here. You just gotta turn on notifications and click one button to see everything that comes out. You don't gotta go through Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. It's all gonna be right here at the push of one button. So the post fade thing that I wanted to talk about is that even in 2K22, you are able to post fade with guards and stuff, but every year, 7'3" post scorers are the best at fading away. And I'm talking about post fades specifically. So in next year, now that Devin Booker is on the cover, are post fades for guards and stuff that are able to do it gonna actually be efficient if the defender doesn't time the jump and stuff correctly, or if they have low defense, they have to time it better, all that type of stuff? Because this year you are able to kind of post fade with guards and stuff, but even with a 99 mid-range, a 2% contested shot can literally make you not green it even if you have a Zen. I call it a ghost contest. There's some that say open that just won't let you green it. That's a part of what I call a ghost contest. Maybe you guys have noticed that as well, but I don't know. Is next year going to be different with the post fades? We will have to see, but it seems like they were trying to hint at that in the trailer. But anyway, in this right here, Luck said cruise ship or city in NBA 2K23. Which one are you picking? So let me know in the comment section. Do you like the cruise ship better or the city. I'm not a big fan of either of them, but you all know how I feel. I've said it too many times. Sunset Beach. And then we had LD2K himself responding to a 4-month-old tweet about having different little locations in the city with different vibes. And that's pretty interesting, because is that actually going to be how 2K23 Next Gen will be? If so, it'll be fire. And I thought about it last night. 2K21 Next Gen City and 2K22's is not the exact same. They did change it up a bit. They took away the mayor stuff, so they did make changes from 2K21 to 2K22, and I believe 2K23 is going to have much bigger changes as well, and we will just have to see. But don't get your hopes up, and please, once again, do not buy 2K23 because of my videos, because of my excitement. Buy it at your own risk. Like I've told you guys over and over, I've never made 1 penny. If it changes, I'll tell you. I've never made a single penny from 2K themselves. Never been sponsored by them or anything, on God. I am working with the 2K League, as some of you guys know, but that is by the NBA, not 2K. But anyway, on this list right here, take 2 2Ks. They don't have to be in order. Just take 2 of the 2Ks right here and name in the comment section the best 2 on this list. Doesn't have to be one better than the other, but take 2 of those and put it in the comment section. That is a hard list to only pick 2 2Ks from. Maybe you guys know it right off the bat. It took me some time. But anyway, Isaac went to Twitter and he said, what is one thing you want to see gameplay wise changed in NBA 2K23? And I'll tell you exactly what I think. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below. But the number 2 biggest gameplay issues is 1, Ghost Contest. I'm not even going to talk about it. I could literally sit here for 20 minutes and explain you all types of different Ghost Contests on 2K. Second one, paint defense. Now, number 3 would probably be whites going in too much, but I just don't think that it's going to change or change a lot. I mean, if you go back and look, because it just seems like people just forget, or they try to think that the old 2Ks were perfect. So many of the old 2Ks had whites going in, just like it is on 2K22. Literally the exact same, or even worse. I'm not going to talk about it because some people get real butthurt when you talk about their favorite 2Ks and the issues it had, because hey, we got to admit the old 2Ks had issues as well. But anyway, my boy Tough went to Twitter and said, please take out real player percent at NBA 2K. Please take it out over and over. So that would also be on my list, but I've already told you guys how I feel about real player percentage. Obviously, I do not think it should be in the game 100%, but it doesn't bother me that bad that it's in the game. And you might be like, what are you talking about? When you use real player percent, you cannot make any contested shots. Literally 1%, you're missing every time. 2% contested, missing every time. So if I lose to someone using real player percentage, that means they only took wide open shots, which is kind of my fault at the same exact time. You see what I'm saying? I'd be more mad at myself that my opponent took a wide open shot every time than they had some setting on. And usually people using real player percent are kind of bad at the game. Most of them, 9 out of 10, are not very good at the game. So that's how I feel about it. Of course, I don't want it in the game, but most people that are using it aren't that good at the game. So anyway, La Monster went to Twitter and he said, which 2K had the best park? And this one took me a long time to think about. You got 16 Sunset or 17 Old Town, how nice it looked. And that's not talking about, you know, where you would get lagged out and stuff, only strictly talking about the graphic of the park. What do you think is the best looking park of all time? Mine would either be 2K16 Sunset or 2K17 Old Town. I mean, they looked amazing, absolutely beautiful. And that's, I'm not even gonna get into the catchphrase, you guys know. That is what needs to come back. Vibes in the game. Now, the city has potential to bring that back in its own new way, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be executed correctly, like we've said. So LD2K did drop a hint that the cities are going to have different types of vibes in this game on 2K23 Next Gen. Will it be in the game? We don't know, but even if they do it, it doesn't mean it's going to be correct. So we will see how 2K envelops it to the game. If they do it correctly, right, then that would be amazing. But we will just have to see what they do. As you all know, like we said earlier, and like I've been telling you all, the news is coming out. And now that the gameplay trailer has been released, it is any time now. As soon as August hits, it's gonna be news, and then the game is out, or maybe a demo comes out in the middle of that. Hey, I'm just praying, man. I'm just praying out here. I'm just speaking it into existence. Hopefully a demo comes out and then the game drops. We are right there. Before you know it, the game is gonna be out. So look, you already know that the game needs rewards that incentivize people to play. Now, you might be different. You might only get on the game just to play basketball. You don't care about any types of rewards, but I would say there's more people that care about actually earning something on the game than just only playing the game. I mean, like I've said, it's not even just 2K. Every game that I can think about almost that I've spent a bunch of time on throughout my life has been something where you earn things in the game. It makes you want to get on to earn something. You're not just playing Call of Duty. You're getting camos on your guns, you're getting prestiges, you're going for skins on certain games, you're going for level up, you're going for all these things that reward you and make you want to keep playing to unlock an even better goal and keep going. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know exactly what 2K has to do, but it seems like if 2K23 Next Gen is going to have those vibes, that is a good start. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, click one of these two videos right here. You already know all the 2K23 news is going to be on this channel as soon as it comes out. So you just got to click one button. If you have notifications on, it's your boy BashPlug. You have been plugged in. Click one of these two videos to be more informed or check out a build or something like that. And I'm out. Peace.